ready to go. And today on the hill, Patrick Sandoval. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
On the ground, Walsh steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We don't.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A solo shot. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
He dropped a barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's Alex Bregman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
1 down, base is empty. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Alex Bregman sends it out, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Gurriel. Good contact guy, good defender. Gurriel gets a piece. And the 0-1. Swings through that one.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2. And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive to short and caught. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Bottom of the first, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Marsh.
And leading up for the Angels,
The wide to kick the pitch.
Brandon.
On the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Wow.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he deals. And it's fouled away. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. And a pitch. Stays alive. kicks and fires. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just...
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Kyle Tucker. Sandoval back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss, and one away.
Seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone, so you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
Next offering is fouled back. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2. The punch out there. Out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Swings through that one. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And next to hit for Houston, Martin Maldonado.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And a foul ball. And here it comes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stassi up with it to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
Max Stassi now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. Angels go quietly there. Back in Anaheim. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And he chases that one. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Michael Brantley. He's already homered in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Oh, 0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now Joe Adell. The pitch. Just missed. Well, Joe Madden, longtime big league manager, managed the Cubs to that World Championship in 2016 to help break that curse. He's considered one of the best managers in the sport.
Well, I just remember him coming into the league in terms of as a manager with the Tampa Bay Rays. He was courageous from day one and did some things as far as playing guys in different positions. I remember Ben Zobrist, who in my opinion really became that model of the super utility player that we see now so widespread around the league, but just unafraid to think outside the box and act outside the box.
Matt Duffy watches that one for a strike, standing in here with 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Got him. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's David Fletcher. That one down the line. In there safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. 3 innings. And welcome back. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Leading off for the Astros, the designated hitter,
Sandoval back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball? The 0-2. Swings and misses. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Next offering is fouled back. Rolled over to third. Rendon handles the chance, sends it across to first, and Gurriel is out. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Next pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Walsh. And Tucker is retired. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Trout.
And leading up for the Angels,
The wind of the
center
pitch.
fielder, Mike.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. That one fouled off. And a pitch. In the air to left center. Calls it in, and there's one away. Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late. 0-2 now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Anthony Rendon. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. High fly ball, right field. Tucker drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. Welcome back, and stepping in is the speedy Chas McCormick. The line to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away here in the fifth. Jeremy Pena will hit next. The solo homer his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a pitch. And it's 1-1. And he deals.
I got 2-1 the count.
And strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Maldonado, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele ranging to his right. Makes the catch, inning over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani. And the pitch.
The designated hitter.
There's a strike.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
And the righty deals. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Joe Adele. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brantley under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. In check. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in Anaheim, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all, and they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Watts into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
That one pulled foul.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And they get Brantley for the out. And there's one down. Foul ball. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. And he gets Bregman. 2 away.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. 2 down, nobody on. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a miss. Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The first baseman, number 10.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the right-hander deals.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And down on strikes. And the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Duffy. Verlander back to work. And ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fletcher now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
In the air, right side. Tucker under it. And that is that. Angels go quietly there. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Action in the Angels bullpen. Archie Bradley preparing to come on if needed. Loop getting loose as well. Here's the 0-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And a 1-2 again. And that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Left-hand hitter waits. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout makes the catch. 1 away.
Now that.
So up next, Chas McCormick. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Ouch.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boost. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but you know, sometimes it's not.
And fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-1. That to right. And they get Altuve for the out. That is the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Mike Trout.
And leading off,
The wind of the pitch.
the center fielder.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. The pitch. Misses outside. And the count even 1-1. The pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Anthony Rendon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Righty to the plate. In the air, out towards left center. Pena makes the catch, and that'll do it. Another scoreless. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aaron Luke. Michael Brantley stands in for the 4th time tonight. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So next up for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. That one found hard the other way. The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and deals. Foul ball there. The pitch. And 1 and 2. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And they get the out on Alvarez. And that'll do it. Nothing. And welcome back. Here's Shohei Ohtani. The line to kick the pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Max Stassi comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Right through there, got him. 2 gone.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joe Adele. In there, and it's 0-1. In the air, left field. Brantley glides back, and that is that. Angels go down 1-2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Loop back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes goes Gurriel. 1 gone here. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And he deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 2nd out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Chas McCormick stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 outs. And now it's even up.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
And now the lefty. Line drive and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. 8-9-1 due up. Welcome back. And now it's Matt Duffy.
And leading up for the Angels, the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
Oh, here we go. Pedro Baez.
The human rain delay. He's sped up this year, though.
And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. And a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One out, bottom of the ninth.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Righty delivers. This to center field. McCormick gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And here is Brandon Marsh. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long